Stamping Blades, right, another game coming up, chance to put it right. Trying to be a bit more positive today on general Blades feelings. Before I put QPR to bed completely, I do think I got it wrong in terms of the goal. It weren't a ricochet off Reece, and I do think that Wes should have done better. That was just me picking up on Ecky's comments without seeing the goal. Tommy Doyle left his man, and you know how much I love Tommy Doyle. One slip, it doesn't change my overall feelings on that. I felt he's the ball winner in midfield, and for me, it needs to stay on, particularly when we're not winning. But that was an error that he didn't track his runner. So a couple of bits there just to pull back on a little bit, and you know, I'm not Mr. Sheffield United must include Tommy Doyle. You know, he ain't the main man or anything like that. But I don't want people to think that if I feel like I've got something wrong on reflection, I won't come back and correct that. So yeah, disappointing. We move on from QPR. It's on to Stoke. Injury list is horrendous. I think we've got to consider worst case scenario where Baldock and Sander are both out and Anel don't make it back, because that's what it sounds like to me in terms of Ecky being precautious. Whether that means he's just doing it so you know, anything's a bonus, or withholding something for Stoke so they don't know team or anything like that, I don't know. But I'm going worst case scenario that them three don't make it, or certainly don't make it into 11. And when you look at the list, I mean, just quickly, I've got obviously Anel, Jock, which we know about obviously, but Clark's not back, Robinson, Lowe, Ender, Baldock, Berger, Fleck, Koulibaly and Ozzy. So out of the 24 names, and that doesn't include Jock, that's 10 injured. If you include Jock in a 25-man squad, that's 11. And they're all first teamers, aren't they, really? Obviously Robinson, Clark, Lowe and Ender don't play in the same team, but they'd all make a decent shout. They'd certainly be in squad. And to think that we're managing as we are is unbelievable. I found myself agreeing with a lot of Ecky's press conference today. You know, time wasting is a problem, but we've got to learn to break that down. He sort of didn't condone McBurney's actions getting booked after final whistle. 5th booking means he's out for Saturday. And previous one have been jumping into the crowd, which is daft but understandable. You know, we love a bit of that, to be fair. So you forgive it, but it's a shame that he won't be. I mean, to be fair, on his performance other day, but it isn't so much of a shame, is it? But obviously, what is it, 7 in 6 or something he's got? I don't know. I can't remember the numbers, to be fair. It won't be 7 in 6, will it? It might be 5 or 6 in 7. But for me, talking worst case scenario with injuries, it would be my team, and it's. I'm not a Kai Gordon fan, and I apologise to that lad. I know he's only a young kid, but what is he, 20, 21? If he's gonna break in, he's got to do it. I think Stoke will come on to us because they'll have to do, and it should be a decent open game. But like Ecky said, and he's right, I agree with him in terms of we'll have to be solid defensively. So I've gone no nonsense really. Rather than patch it up and try and go for it back or anything like that, I think we'll go, if the players are out that we've talked about, I think we'll go, obviously Wes in goal, back three of Gordon on right, Egan and Bash, which doesn't sound great, but then in front of them, it's okay, it's quite promising. That means Bogle goes back to right wing back, that means R&D's left wing back, Norwood and Doyle in middle. Doyle, if Sanders out, Doyle might actually, you know, seek final whistle, God forbid. And I've gone with Kadra behind Brewster and Ndiaye in his natural 10. Whether you put Ndiaye in 10 alongside Kadra behind Brewster, so we've got loads of runners off, you can go either way with that, can't you? But it's throwing caution to the wind, but it's working with what we've got because defence is all over the place. The one thing I didn't agree with Ecky on, by the way, just before I forget, was he really praised the performance. I weren't a big fan of the performance, if I'm honest. First 20 minutes or what. And then I thought, it weren't happening. We could have played till today, and we weren't breaking them down. We weren't coming through. Yes, it was a pen on Sandra, having seen it, but he don't help himself by having an handful of lad's shirt either. He gives ref an out there. Ref should have called it. I don't think he's seen it at all. Completely missed it. And for them that sort Lino down our side, like I talked about, he was never going to see it. He didn't know what day it was. So yeah, but I think our only 5 fit defenders is the back 5 I'd named. So Bogle, Gordon, Egan, Bash and R&D. It's not what I like to do, but at least it's more of a round peg in a round hole. Obviously Bash left centre half, but he's done okay there when we've seen him. Had a poor game, no other way to describe it. A poor game on Saturday, but on Tuesday, sorry. But yeah, we're working with what we've got currently, aren't we? But as I say, I'm positive. I'm positive that we talk about the depth of this squad, and that's what'll do it for us. It's going to be the make or break of us. We're having to use every bit of it now, aren't we? So come on then, let's have your comments and likes and share if you will. I'm going to try and remain positive, and even if it's a 1-0, I'll take it. Let's get back on that winning trail and up the Blades.